For this concept, it was really straightforward, guys. I think you just forgot what we put in our poof book. So I'm going to help you get started, but I'm going to have you look in your poof book because I want you to get into that habit of looking up your notes and using that IMB as the valuable resource that it is. So the first step that we learned is before you start counting terms and constants and coefficients and variables, you have to leave change opposite. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to leave, change, opposite, leave, change, opposite, leave, change, opposite. The only other thing that we really need to take care of before we do any of this work is putting that variable's coefficient in front of them if there isn't one. So obviously x squared has a coefficient of 5 and a has a coefficient of -4, but the x here does not have one, so we're going to squeeze in a 1 right there, and neither does the y, so we're going to squeeze in a 1 right here. And now we're ready to go. Now that we have only plus signs, we know that the terms are all the things that are separated by the plus sign, so you can count those up. Your poof book will remind you that a constant is any number that is not attached to a variable. A coefficient is any number that is attached to a variable. And then the variables, of course, are just the single letters. So it's not like x, y, because that right here is an operation of two variables. That is x times y. So I want you to think about all the separate variables and you list them out with commas. Again, please refer to your poof book for help.